As my father always says me, hey, what a week, lady. And my ayah says me, life stinks, what you gonna do? And my mother says them both, hey, why you complaining? You must be thankful you got food in your stomach. Session is the most thankful person I know. Talking about food in our stomachs, the earth is our main source of food and we are killing it from all the pollution. So, good morning to the teacher, to the class, and to you, my fellow friends. Today I'm going to talk to you all about recycling. Recycling is when you're able to turn something you was going to throw away into something you can use again, so you don't compromise the environment. Yes, you heard me. I learned compromise. It means when you endanger something in a not so nice way, use it in a sentence. Seshni compromises everything she sits on. I brought some things from home you can recycle. Old newspapers can be used to cover your school books, shine the mirrors and the windows, and my favorite, it can be used to cover up the sound of farts in class. I call it the kusu cover up. I keep an old newspaper in my school bag in class, so when I want to fart, I quickly take out the newspaper and I tear a piece just as I'm about to fart so nobody hears my fart. See, you never hear? The amount of old newspaper you have to tear depends on the loudness of your fart. If your fart sounds like a crying pop, then you tear a little bit paper. But if your fart sounds like a tired horse, you tear a lot paper. Seshni, newspapers won't work for you because you got a subwoofer and two 6x9s in your bum. An old frisbee. The way my dog Bowser loves catching frisbees. The other day, I thought my mother likes catching frisbees too because she always says that she's like a dog in this house. The old frisbee can be used like a plate to eat your food. Part of recycling is not to waste anything that can't be recycled. So, my mother taught me all the tricks to eat every last bit of dal from your plate with your hands. The side scrape, circle and suck. The bang the dal from your hands on the plate, circle and suck. And just your average hand suck. Old cardboard. The other day, my father was taking us to the center and we saw Uncle Stanley begging for drink money by the robots. And he had an old cardboard sign that said cancer. So I went to a home and I made my own sign out of old cardboard, Sagittarius. Empty Panado syrup bottles. We got lot Panado syrup bottles at home because my mother says it's good for helping me sleep at night. So I collect all the bottles and I make bottle whistles. Sister Bettina. My father said me there's nothing more beautiful than when a lady ties her hair in a conda. A conda is a tight bun you tie with your hair. And so the other day, a spitting bug spat in Seshni's hair and a lot of her hair fell out. And so I decided to be the Pikachu to her Pichachi and come to her rescue and make her a conda made out of recycled materials. Come, I'll show you all. How to make a conda out of recycled materials. So I took the foil from Seshni's lunch today and made a ball. And then I'm going to cover it with a bin packet. And there you have it, a conda made out of recycled material. There are many different types of conda styles. The classic conda, excuse me, Mr. Kondasamy. A condescending, this conda is going down. A side conda, also known as a around the conda. A conda for the people who went to fancy schools. A conda. And my personal favorite, the anaconda, because my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns on. Recycling is very important, but there are things that can't be recycled and we must put it in the bin. That's why I took our old bin from the classroom and I recycled it to make it into this new bin, a Mercedes Benz. And it's the R class, R for remedial.